Welcome to another Infographic Instant conference presentation. In this presentation, we'll be talking about what makes a world-class international financial center, specifically using the example of Hong Kong and the solar panel industry. As we note in our report, we first outlined several plans for international financial centers. These plans target Mumbai, Dubai, even Hong Kong, Moscow, Istanbul, and New York. And the leitmotif running through all of these studies is that if these cities want to become preeminent international financial centers, they need to somehow make their banks and financial institutions somehow cheaper or more profitable. That regulation has to be less or better, or in some ways, rules have to target the way banks function. Yet, this advice diametrically opposes much of the research that has been conducted over the last 25 years on international financial centers. In our report, we illustrate some of the trends of the literature which show how to make an international financial center. We review approaches such as the social network approach, where international financial centers simply consist of networked individuals that span through social relationships across space and time. We show the comparative law and finance approach, whereas many economists have done very fine work looking at the design of institutions to encourage people to use international financial centers. Endogenous growth models, where an international financial center can continue on its relatively successful path by using its previous successes, as well as other approaches such as the institutionalism of capitalism approach, which basically looks at the conjunction of different markets such as labor, capital, competitors in the product market, and other aspects of the competitive environment. And of course, the school which this study is probably most based in, the legal school, that looks at the way regulations can be changed in order to promote the growth of an international financial center. After our review of the literature, we look at several of the factors that determine the growth of such international financial centers, such as clustering effects, distance effects, portfolio effects, complementarities between investors and international financial institutions, and so forth. And at the risk of oversimplifying our paper, the main message of our analysis is that financial institutions in these international financial centers need to focus on the productive ends of finance, namely the industries that these banks are giving money to, rather than the banks themselves. They also need to see these international financial centers as markets for information. One of the biggest values of an international financial center in modern days is its ability to aggregate information. And the view must turn away from seeing these international financial centers as means, or looking at the means by which capital flows through them. Thus, looking at banks is the wrong